All right, what's good, guys? It's another gloomy day, but we're all smiles because we're out here gonna make the best out of the day, out here doing my thing. This is gonna be your parking lot if you come down here. We're at Rainbow Falls today. You can't miss it because it's got that big sign right there. It's gonna be a quick hike. It's about not even 10-15 minutes to get down to the first part, but what people don't know is that there's another falls, but I guess it's deeper in, and a lot of people don't know about it, so they miss out on it. So we're gonna try to do that, try to see if we can get to it. Pin drop is gonna be in the description. I've been forgetting a lot, but I got this one, so that one's gonna really drop you where you need to go. This place closes at 6, so keep that in mind. Right now it's 4, we got 2 hours to do this, so this will kind of give you a estimate, I guess, if we had enough time to come. My bad again, I got bad planning like always, getting better at that. But yeah, right now we're gonna go head down this little trail, which is pretty much downhill. It's pretty easy, it's pretty wide, so it's pretty good walking. It's not like narrow or anything, so it's gonna bring out the dogs. There's usually a lot of dogs out here, but it's been gloomy or whatever, I guess people try to stay away because I guess like wet dogs and cars or something. But there were some people out here, so I guess it's still pretty good hike to come out. And it's been raining, so hopefully it's full too. That's been the only bright side about all this rain. Other than that, it's kind of like been trying to keep me down, I guess. But I guess it's all in the way you think about it, you know? I was thinking about it the other day, and it's like this whole thing, how I said that like the world's trying to keep me down because of all the rain, like trying to keep me away from hiking. Well, like I already showed that's not gonna stop me. To think about it in a like positive way is what you should like take anything, you know? Like just think about it in a positive way. Don't let the negative, like let that static be or whatever. Because I was thinking about it, it's like instead of it telling me not to come out here, it's telling me to get out of here and go to different places. Thinking that way, I've started planning. I'm gonna go further, like 2-3 hours away from where I'm at. All these hikes have been pretty close, maybe an hour 30 away. So I'm really gonna plan those hikes that are really far away, so stay tuned for those. Those are probably gonna be like camping videos, so I can get a weekend's worth of material or whatever to make it worth it. Because I don't really want to like drive 2-3 hours somewhere and then come back the same day, because that's like a lot of time wasted, you know? So might as well get a whole weekend's worth, get a lot of material for you guys and good hikes. Because when you think about it, like yeah, like whatever's around you is pretty good, but like reaching out and going further is gonna be way better, and it's gonna get me ready to like really plan these big missions or whatever to go out there. Because like there's this mountain in California, that's what I want to hit when I guess I get good at this and actually like have time for it or whatever. I don't know if I've said this before, but like Mount Everest would be like the end game for me. Like I really hope I can hike that. That would be cool, and I mean not a lot of people do it, and that would really show that I'm into hiking and stuff. Barely been walking like 2-3 minutes, so if you actually need help seeing if you're going in the right direction, this little bridge right here with that tree in the middle is I guess your first checkpoint to go to tell you you're going the right way. But other than that, like it's a straightforward trail. You just follow that first one that goes down, and it'll reach all the way down to that first waterfall. Oh man, I can't go higher. I tried. As soon as you hit the little creek, river, whatever you want to call it, that's pretty much where the first fall is going to be. If you're following the trail up ahead, we went ahead and took first left there was just to come down quicker, which lands you at this bridge over here. But yeah, once you get to that bridge, if you're looking at it towards the right of it, it's going to be where that first falls is, where we're going to go right now next. After that, if you go left, is where we think it will land us at the bigger waterfall. So we're about to do that, and that's 1.4 miles. You'll see with all those little trail signs will tell you where to go. But how I said, if you're coming down here, just follow it straight. You should be be following the blue dot, like the blue spray paint on the trees. Whichever way you go, I mean, as soon as you hear the waterfall, which it ain't that long before you hear it, just head down towards the water, towards where you hear the sound, and you'll get to it or whatever. But I guess for us, Swinging Bridge will be our second checkpoint to tell you if you're going the right way. So from there, we're gonna go right to the waterfall, which I can see it from here, so it's not that far away. But yeah, that's how you get down to the riverside or whatever, which on the map's pretty good here too so far. And hope we make it, because sun goes down at 6. I forgot the flashlight, because with all my pro tips that I give you guys, and I don't even follow them, so let's see how that goes. But yeah, I guess this will be the falls. And so if you were to follow the blue spray paint on the trees the other way, just keep going straight and not just going around it. It drops you off over here closer to the waterfall instead of over there at the bridge. But if you just want to go ahead and get down instead of walking a little bit more through the woods, just go ahead and take your first left right where that big rock wall where the little caves are and stuff. They'll leave you down. It's a little bit steeper. Keep that in mind. So if it is raining, it's a little bit slippery. Nobody's fell yet, but still there's that chance. But if not, yeah, just keep going and it'll be a little bit longer, but it'll land you like right at the falls. So that right there was pretty much the falls. That's the 10-15 minute hike down. That'll be your first fall. Right now we're gonna see if we can make it to the second one. The little trail marker says 1.4 miles. I'm hoping that means the whole loop. If not, then it's gonna take a little bit longer than expected. I think we're gonna make it still. After you hit that waterfall, you're gonna want to make your way down towards the swinging bridge. I don't think we're supposed to cross it to get to the second waterfall. We'll find out, I guess, at the end of the video or whatever, but I think you can. Maybe it gives you just like a view of it or something from a different perspective. But we're gonna stay on the side that we came in from, just to see where it leads, and hopefully that's the right direction. If not, then you guys will know to go in the other direction. It is a cool bridge I was talking about, but we're gonna stay on the Cumberland Trail. We're gonna follow the single point trail marker head thing or whatever and hope that leads to where we're wanting to get to. You'll be able to tell you're on the right way by seeing the white markers on the trees. I guess that little swinging bridge right there can serve as another checkpoint. Make sure you know you're going the right way. And these right here, these little white things, white spray paint or whatever, is to let you know you're going the right way on the Cumberland Trail. That's what you want to be going on. If the Cumberland Trail or single point trail or something like that, the white one, this is a trail that gets a little bit more narrow, so it's, I guess, a little bit harder. It's not as wide as the other ones. You need to consider that depending on which way you want to go, because I looked on the thing too and there's another parking that would have gave us the other loop around. So I'll make sure to put the pin drop in the description too, so you can choose which one, either the one that puts you really close to the falls or the one that kind of makes you work for it or whatever. Alright, so we did end up finding that second waterfall. Pretty hard to get to. Just keep following that Cumberland Trail. Go till, it's like a waterbed, I guess, like if you can tell like how bad it is coming down. There's a waterbed and it's really steep. And right now that it just rained, like, it's probably the worst time to be coming down here, but I came out here, there was no way. I was getting kind of mad. There's signs up that says stay on the trail, so you gotta be careful. I guess this is the only way down, but if not, we're gonna keep going, see if there's another way down. But so far this was the only way we saw down, so we went ahead and took it because we're running out of time too. But from right here, it's well worth the struggle going down. I was saying, yeah, it's really steep, so you gotta go slow. All right, once again, patience is a virtue. Instead of going that first little rock bed creek thing downward, you need to wait till you're walking alongside the trail, and there'll be a tree stump or something like that, a little tree with a blue rope on it. That's where you're supposed to go down. So if we would have waited and like walked 2 more minutes down, we would have gone the easier way where there's ropes to help you down. So keep that in mind. I know I should have waited, but but like I wanted to make sure I got down here, and I didn't know if we were on the right side of the trail to make it down here, which we are. So don't cross the bridge, because if not, it's gonna put you like way over there, and there's no way down. That's way too steep and high. So you have to stay on the side where you came in. Yeah, well, if you park at either of the parking places that are gonna be in the pin drop, even though you hear the waterfall, that's what got us. We thought we were gonna pass it. If we would have waited a little bit longer, it would have been way easier to come down. Wait for that blue rope dump thing, because it got ropes to make it easier. And other than that, yeah, you just follow it down, and pretty steep, so you gotta go slow with it, especially right now that it's wet and everything's slippery. Going down's the easy part, coming up's the hard part. If you guys want to skip leg day, Rainbow Falls is the place you want to be. I'm right here against that rock wall where you see, I think it's the beige house. Not too sure what color it is, kind of brownish. Going down this way, you'll see the blue rope, which you just go down a little bit, and it's like right there. That's the way you're supposed to go, so don't stop till you're underneath that big house, and then keep going, because it's all a loop, so it depends where you want to park. So as of right now, what we think it has is the 2 waterfalls, that one that everyone knows about, and the one that you have to work for, which is well worth it. It's a little bit bigger. I personally like it better. So you can tell I'm still out of shape. Gains coming soon, weight on it. But right now it's already 6, so I'm hoping when we make it back to the car, we don't have a parking ticket or whatever, because that parking over there closed at 6. I don't know about this one. We're gonna go ahead and keep following it, because there's a view, or so it says on the map. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish the loop and see what happens, because either way it's pretty short still. Making it to that second waterfall didn't take too long. If you actually like keep going without stopping, or don't take that big of breaks, it could be like a 30-minute to an hour, depending on how fast you want to go through it. Yeah, hopefully we get to the view, because it gets dark like at 6:20, and it's already 6. If you keep going, once you come up from the falls, not too far from it, you'll get to this outlook right here, which kind of cloudy, but it still makes it really cool because of all the fog and stuff, because of all the rain or whatever. And I guess if you're into views, this is where you want to come, because it's like, I really like it. This is right after going down the trail for a little bit longer, right after we came back up from the fall, that leg workout. We got to here, which the view is kind of distorted because of all the fog and stuff, but it's still pretty cool because it looks like Erie, like kind of like if you're in a scary movie or whatever. It's well worth coming out here. It's the first thing on the trail if you park at that secondary pin drop. If not, it's going to be the last thing you get. But I guess this is just to come out here during the day if you want to get a look at the mountainside, the rocks or whatever, and the whole little mountains or whatever, because I'm pretty sure there's no sunset or sunrise right here, so don't be trying to come out here for that stuff. All right, so I was way wrong about the view. Like, it's way worth coming out here. Like, I didn't think this had this. Like, this is your whole view. You could probably catch a sunset or probably the sunrise, and you can see the river from here. And off in the distance, you probably might not be able to tell right now, but there's a waterfall. So that's also pretty cool that you can come out. This would be the spot where you want to come set up the hammock or whatever. So apparently there's more than one lookout. There's probably like 3. I see another one off to the distance, so we're probably gonna go check that out. So yeah, this is well worth the hike, and it's pretty close. It's only in Tennessee, so. All right, you guys know me. As soon as I see one little thing, I get way pumped and hype it up way too much, which I mean, it still deserves the hype, but there's like levels to this. Each little view I keep coming across, it gets better and better than the next. They're all still good. That first one we went to, if you're coming from the falls, I'm pretty sure it's just a look so you can see the waterfall, which is kind of covered. The second one shows another waterfall and off in the distance, which the third one does too, but that's a little bit closer and that's more in the middle. This last view really gets you like alongside the mountain, I guess, and it gives you a way better view of the whole mountain and the river. So this would be the place. You come see the sunrise or the sunset, whatever. I'm pretty sure sunrise is what it is. There's not really a place for the Eno because it's all pretty much rock. So the second one would be if you want to set up the hammock or whatever. This last one would be if you just want to sit on the rock, dangle your feet or whatever. But yeah, I'm probably gonna hype up another one because I don't know what's left, but these views keep getting better and we're gonna be right alongside the river now, so there might be more. But if not, then we'll be going to finally be going to that secondary parking. So we had to call it. It got too dark and there'd be no point in just going and trying to record like the dark and it got too misty, so we just called in and went ahead and came up. This will be secondary parking, so if you see all this, to look out, you know you're at the right place. The pin drop will be down below, labeled as the secondary. To summarize it, the checkpoints were the first little swinging bridge was our first checkpoint. Second checkpoint was the waterfall, the first one, the little one. The third checkpoint was that little blue rope that you go down, which after that 4 was the big waterfall. And then I guess the views each count as 5, 6, and 7, and I guess this can be 8. As I found out, there's way more views as you keep going along. They're just not marked, so keep that in mind. A lot of them are really good to set up the hammock or whatever, so just because you just saw those 3, there's a lot more. Like I said, we just didn't get to finish it because we wanted to make sure to get back to the car. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Rainbow Falls for you. I really recommend you coming out here to any hike. Bring your dogs. Good all day thing. We were here for about 2 hours. The only reason it got dark on us is because we were going slow recording and stuff. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Comment down below what you guys think about this place. Let me know what you guys thought when you came out here. Let me know if I missed anything, and as always, leave some hikes down there. Give me some recommendations and I'll for sure check them out, and I'll see you guys next week.